Welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. I finished work 5:30 on the dot today. I've taken Sabina for a walk. Both Sabina and Dexter have been fed, and now it's 6:30 and I'm sat in my living room and I have one of those rare evenings to myself. So I am looking forward to a nice, relaxing self-care evening to myself. I think my body is yearning for that at the moment. I've not been feeling well for the past few weeks. I've had a really bad cough. I'm definitely recovering from it now, but I feel like my body is just like yearning and crying out for some love. I cannot wait to start this relaxing evening. So we're going to start off with a nice long hot shower. I just want to wash off the stress of work. It is hair wash day today as well. And also, I'm going to put a hair mask on. And I think my hair has been feeling a little bit dry, so it's needing a little bit of extra TLC. I'm going to change into something comfortable so I can start this evening feeling nice and clean and relaxed. And I am going to make myself some beautiful salmon. I have been in a mood for salmon for a week now. So I've got some in the fridge and I'm going to make myself some salmon for dinner and watch something on TV. And yeah, just have a really nice evening to myself. So I'm out of the shower. I am feeling so refreshed, so relaxed. It was really nice. I feel like I washed away all the stress of the day today. I am going to use my Coco and Eve conditioning hair mask and I'm going to leave it in for like 10 to 15 minutes and wash it out again. But I wanted to share a product that I think is like right now feels like I found the holy grail for frizzy hair. If you're like me and your hair is prone to frizz, especially after you've washed it, dried it, and you feel like you've got kind of like really frizzy hair, this treatment has been absolutely amazing. It's from the company Schwarzkopf. It's the Hydrate Fiber Kleenex, and it's a treatment for dry and brittle hair. But every time I've used it, I haven't used it today, but every time I've used it, and I've been using this for the past couple of weeks, and it has done wonders. All you need is a little blob of this, but I've got short hair, so maybe you need more if you have longer hair, but it has done wonders. I feel like it's tamed the frizz so much. So yeah, if any of you are suffering from frizzy hair like myself, then I would definitely recommend this one. So I've got my hair conditioner on, I'm wearing comfy clothes, I'm ready to start my evening. So I'm gonna wash off my conditioner in probably like 10-15 minutes, but I have 10-15 minutes to spare, so I thought I'd get started with dinner. And as I said to you earlier, I'm absolutely in the mood for salmon, and I am gonna have some gochujang salmon. And if you don't know what gochujang is, I feel like you've been living under a rock, but if you don't know what it is a really beautiful Korean paste and it just adds so much flavor to your food. If I can find it. This, guys, is so amazing. Again, I learn all these kind of recipes and all these things from TikTok, but I bought this and I've been using this on everything. It just adds so much flavor to your food, so much flavor if you're using salmon, chicken, beef, whatever, seafood. It just adds so much umami. It's so good. So I am gonna make a little sauce for my salmon and get that started. I'm gonna start boiling the rice and the broccoli, and hopefully that's not gonna take too long, and then I can wash this conditioner out of my hair. You need 1 teaspoon of this, a little bit of soy sauce, some sriracha sauce, sweet chili sauce, some sesame oil, some garlic. Give it a nice mix. And here is the sauce for the salmon. And that's how easy it is to make the sauce. Sauce for the salmon is done. I've put the rice on. I've also put the broccoli on. So I'm quickly going to go upstairs and wash the conditioner out of my hair and come down and check on everything. So guys, I have washed my hair. I've blow dried my hair. My hair is feeling so soft, so good. While I washed my conditioner out, I did come downstairs as well just to check on the rice and the broccoli. Both are done. They're just on the stove, and I'm going to start on my salmon. Really love this salmon. This is the sockeye salmon. It is so tasty. It's so meaty as well. Like, I feel like the other salmon that I use, like if I use Sainsbury's salmon or whatever, it's quite flaky. Well, this one feels like it's meaty, so it actually doesn't flake away as quickly, and it's so tasty. But I always get them when they're on offer because they're pretty expensive when they're full price. So guys, I've got the rice, the salmon, and the broccoli on the plate already. I've cut up some coriander, some fresh ginger. I've got some lovely avocado, and my favorite thing ever is kimchi. And this company, Vadas, does the best kimchi. It's so good. You get it in most supermarkets. It's so bloody tasty. I cannot wait to put everything on my plate and have my dinner. So guys, I am gonna watch some MasterChef, have my dinner, and I will talk to you in a bit.
I've given our chefs Gerald and Seps. They can use either or use both. I'm going to go for the Seps here.
So I've just finished dinner. It was so good. It's one of my most favorite meals that I have during the week, and I always make sure I have it once a week. It's quick, it's easy. I got the recipe from TikTok, and I think I still have that video saved, so I'll link it in the description box below for anybody that's interested. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. To be more specific, a cup of chai. One of the best hot beverages to have in the evening, especially when it's a cold evening as well. It just warms you up. And I use this one. So I use the Dishum one. It is so good. Oh, it smells amazing as well. I really wish you guys could smell this. It's so good. But I just put a teaspoon in this in the pot and I let it simmer for 10 minutes, and then I add the milk and I let it simmer for another 10 minutes, and then it's done. So, guys, I've got my chai. I'm sat on the sofa. I'm next to my fur babies. I can hear Savina snoring away in the background. Um, uh, Honestly, I wish you guys could smell this tea. It's so, so good. It has all the best spices. It's got ginger, it's got cloves, it's got cinnamon. It's such a great drink to have during a cold evening because honestly, one sip of this, it warms all your insides. You just feel so nice and cozy. I also have my book, Yellow Face. Um, I got this a few months back and I've just not had the time to read it. Um, I I feel like I used to read all the time, and the past couple of years, my reading has been quite dire. I think last year I've only read like 4 books, and that's not like me at all. And this year, I don't think I've read any books, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have to rectify that. It's not the end of the year yet. It's November, even though it's crazy that it's November. But yeah, it's November. So I'm just gonna start reading. And the plan is to read a chapter a night. So I'm hoping that I get to finish this book by the end of November, hopefully, or before that. I've heard good things about this book. I think the last book that I read last year was Queenie, and I loved that book. But it did take me a couple of chapters to get into it. I just was angry at Queenie because she was just making terrible choices. And I was just like, I can't read this. This is actually giving me anxiety. But you can tell a book is good if the characters are really getting under your skin and you're just like, why are you doing this? And by the end of the book, you kind of understand her whole emotional journey and you understand why she does the things that she does. It was quite disappointing that the Channel 4 did an adaptation of Queenie and it wasn't very good. I didn't like it. I enjoyed the book so much more, but I feel like obviously when you read a book, you get a lot more information. But I've also heard really good things about this book, so hopefully I can give you a little bit of a review by the end of the month. So guys, it's 10:30 and it's definitely my bedtime. But before I can turn the lamp off, there's a few things that I like to do. Number one is skincare. So I'm just gonna get that started now. But before I can do that, I'm just gonna try to get my hair out of the way. I have a very simple skincare routine at night. I have like 5 products that I use, starting with hyaluronic acid. But before I start with the hyaluronic acid, I always spray water in my face just because when you use hyaluronic acid, it's good to use it on wet skin. Next, I go in with an eye cream, and right now I'm using the Shaba Complex Eye Serum from Drunk Elephant. It's the one, so this one has retinol in it, and I use this cream at night. Any products with retinol in it is best to use that at nighttime. And I just put that under my eyes and just above brow bone as well. Next, I use retinol over my face. I'm using the Medic 8 one. This is a Cristal Retinol one, and the strength I'm using is number 10. But they have different strengths. I think they start off on number 3, so I think they have 3, 6, and 10. And I think they also have got something stronger than a 10. I'm sure they've got like a 20 or something. But I started off with a 10. And honestly, I think I should have started off on a 6 because I thought I've been using retinols for a number of years and I've never had a reaction to any of the retinols that I've used. And I didn't get a reaction when I used this one, but my skin did heat up. So I made sure that you were supposed to start using this like twice a week. I started using this as once a week and I did that for a month. Then I went up to twice a week because I felt like the fact that the first time I used it, my whole skin just felt hot. So I thought, no, 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 I rather not take the risk. Just use basically that much. And then I just kind of rub it in my skin. Now, everybody does it a bit differently. Some people like to pat it in their skin, but I prefer to rub it into my skin. So the next product I use is a moisturizer. I've been using the Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. That's a mouthful. I would say this is quite a good moisturizer. I've been using this for I would say for 6 weeks now. The final step to my skincare routine is having a good oil, and I use the rosehip oil from the brand Ordinary. Just a few drops, and this just kind of locks all my skincare in place. And that is my evening skincare. So guys, before I call it a night, there's one more last thing I need to do, and that is write a few things down in my journal. I have been doing this for the past, I would say, 2 months, and it's really helped me focus on personal goals. I feel like I do this at work. I have set goals. I have a projection of the next 6 months at work, that what I want to achieve. If I find things challenging, if I'm not achieving them, I write a list of things of why I'm finding it challenging, and I can speak to my manager in my one-to-ones. And it's crazy to me that I don't do this in my personal life. I feel like my personal life has been quite chaotic and I'm all over the place. So it's just good to write a little bit of a plan down in the evenings and just have a bit of a reflection period, look back at the week, see what goals that I achieved, what goals I didn't achieve, and kind of analyze why I didn't achieve those goals and what I can do better next week. So yeah, it's just been quite a positive experience. And it's definitely something that I'm gonna keep on doing in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing some stuff down.